Welcome, everyone, to another episode of AIME's Grow and Get It. I'm Tom Ahles, President of Growth, and today we're going to be talking about a Facebook Accelerator group. Really kind of a neat thing that our friend, if you don't know Wade Betts is a senior loan officer at Empire Financial. Wade's just one of those people, if you haven't met him, he's, in my opinion, what brokers are better stands for. We're better together. I don't care what company the guy works for. He's always trying to help people, do good unto others, be of service. He's a big supporter of our trade association and really just a friend, I'll say to me, but a friend to all of us. If you haven't got a chance to connect with him, reach out to the guy. He's helped me learn things that I can tell you that I never knew, which was one of them was that rent back credit, which was still to this day is like a secret Swiss Army knife that I have. But Wade, welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate the warm welcome. And yeah, anyone that wants to find me at Fuse, I'll be there.
Yes, I like to hear that. You know that we're less than 2 months away. I was just looking because we have the calendar that says like how far it is away. And I think we're at like 58 days right now. So right around the corner. I don't know if you're a golfer, Wade, but if you are, I hope you come early enough to play in the golf tournament because that's going to be a freaking blast.
I would have to show up with my sack of range balls. That's how I play golf. So shout out to Rachel Clark for putting all that together.
I think that it's going to be a little bit more fun than it's going to be golf, but we'll mix some golf in there. It's going to be a good time. But let's get off of that and get back on to what we're here for. You always do unique things, as most loan officers do. We have to have a little bit of a niche or somewhat of a something that sets you apart from the competition, right? And you started doing a Facebook group, and we call it an Accelerator group. Tell me a little bit about that and how that's helping you go out and grow and get it.
So it was a tactic that my friend TJ Barker, he's not in the broker space, but he's the one that kind of introduced me to this concept. And essentially, it's a private Facebook group for just your realtors. So I'm the gatekeeper or the ringmaster of that three-ring circus, so to speak. And I invite as many of the real estate agents that I'm connected with in there. So like on my personal Facebook page, I think I've got like 3,500 friends. But in my Accelerator group, I've got like 1,100 of those in the group. And so it's a captive audience. I'm basically the only loan officer in there. I do have some individuals that I let in to observe. But by and large, 99% of the individuals in that group are real estate agents. And then there's some business development reps for title companies and things like that. But it is intended to have a captive audience where I can just be in front of them as often as I want. So it's been very good.
So since all of us can't join your page, right? Because I want to know too, right? I think you're going to do a screen share with us today and really give us a little bit of a deeper dive in it. So one, obviously execution is what is key. Thought without action is fantasy. So let's look at this. Run me through, I guess really from setup. Everybody knows how to set up a Facebook group. So that's easy. You're inviting every agent that you come in contact with, that you worked with, the listing agents, local community members. You're probably tying in what? Insurance agents, title, attorneys. It's like a BNI group in a sense, but you've expanded it to almost 1,100 people.
Yeah. So it is, again, my three-ring circus that I'm the conductor of. So it is very helpful. If you can see my screen now, you can see the headline, Real Estate Success Accelerator Group. It is essentially designed to help realtors with their business. Very, very little self-promotion, although that's there. It's that whole Gary V jab, jab, jab hook. But it has been really pretty good. So I've got this graphic at the top. So my contact information is there. They can never not know how to get a hold of me. And then if you scroll down, you can kind of see, the latest post. People want a hole, not a drill, so on and so forth. Talking about some mortgage spreads, some roll the dice, roll as many times as you can. Now think of the dice as a sales call. Some more information about reasons people are not moving, some Inman articles, some humor. So I like to throw some jokes in there every now and then, some questions for engagement. But
Yes.
all of this, like just this post right here, 337 people saw it, you know? So does that mean that's going to turn into a deal? Absolutely not. But it's top of mind over
Yes.
and over and over again. And essentially, I've been dropping my tweets in there as well. So I'm up to like 20 Twitter followers now. Fun times. But over and over and over again. So like this one was hysterical, I thought. You know, looked in the future 4 million times. How many times did that have 5% rates in the fourth quarter? None of them. Like that's makes me
Dang
want to
it.
laugh. I know, laugh and
Don't
cry at the
crush
same
our
time.
dreams. We're waiting.
I know. But here's the thing. Here's the secret sauce. So if you just wake up each day and not know what you're going to post or who you're going to call or what you're going to do with your time, you've already lost. So if you notice here, I've got this scheduled post with 20 plus. That's all it ever shows. So if you come in here, you can see I've got the next 74 posts already set to go. So I'm constantly adding. My goal is to have at least one post per day for as long as they let you schedule out within the Facebook group, which is 60 days. And then once I have all those 60, I usually double back and then I'll start posting multiple times a day in there. So because my coach makes me track it, I'm easily across my social platforms posting around 40 times per week across social.
Wow.
Most of it is in this group specifically.
I like it. I can tell you for what I've seen, and I love what you're doing here. I really think this is something that one, this isn't to like copy exactly what Wade's doing. This is he's doing it to create an environment where he is someone who's leading with education, interactions.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like we have a team member that did something very similar, and he even hosts agents once a week on a podcast on it, right?
Right.
He takes the clips. He does making sure they're posting their off-market listings
Right.
coming soon. It's really a way, and he labeled it because I'm in Minnesota, you're in Texas,
Right.
but he labeled like Minnesota Realtors, right?
Right.
I know a few others that have really done this that I've watched the success, right? Jay Bunty was one of them. I think he did something with a community group in Keller, Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a winning formula, right? Winning with Wade. This is Wade's winning formula. But the point is, without execution and having this schedule, do you see he's like, one of the things that I love that you said, and I want to make sure our audience hears it. If you wake up and you don't know what you're going to do, you already lost. Wade's got the whole month, if not 2 months, already planned out. But then when something does come top of mind for him, maybe something changes, maybe the jobs report comes out today and we get just a great bump in interest rates down, he's going to be posting about those things with the people that are really interested in real estate and mortgage. Not his family, who's already know they're going to use Wade if they get a mortgage. He keeps it specific to there. He's got a captive following. As you can see, he has an impression of over 300 some people in a local market. That's huge, Wade. Really, really like it. I think that's a good share.
Yeah. So anytime you're out there in the community doing events, education events, like I teach a lot of realtor classes to different brokerages. Every single one of those attendees is getting invited to this group. Every single one of the members of this group, at least twice per year, are getting private message to say, hey, thank you for being a member. Do you have any other real estate agent peers that could benefit from this? I'd love if you would invite them. And so then the group can grow. So my goal is to get this to have thousands of local DFW, ideally, real estate agents that I have a captive audience for. It's good for my brand. It's good for awareness. And I want it to be the most valuable Facebook group that they're in, because most Facebook groups are a complete waste of time.
I can agree with that. Besides, brokers are better. That one's always
obviously. I mean, that's just a given, Tom. Come on.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But so you're keeping them engaged. You're constantly growing. You're putting out content that puts you as the expert, right? This is when we talk about being an independent mortgage professional, being a pro at your job. This is something that probably doesn't take that much time, but truthfully, you can expand on this to, besides he's in the DFW area, he can expand this to the whole state of Texas, right? We've seen groups successfully do this and generate not only business, but true relationships, right? He's using it to host events. He's, as I mentioned, I have a team member that does something similar. He's hosting an agent on his podcast that gets advertised to it. I really like it. I hope the viewers see, if you're not doing something like this, you can choose. Do you want to have it hyper local? You could have just, I'll say I'm in Minnetonka, Minnesota. I could have Minnetonka real estate, per whatever the name you want to have. It doesn't necessarily matter, but real estate agents are going to see it. They're going to know, okay, hey, this is where my other agents are that are sharing information. This is truthfully a really, really good grow and get it. Wade, what else? Anything else you want to cover on this one?
I do. One last parting point here. If you're going to do this technique, what I would recommend is start the group, name the group, get your banner art made, and then have at least a week or two of posts in there before you start inviting your real estate agents. You want them to show up to a group that's already got content. That's my opinion. And
Yes.
then that can be the focal point of your phone calls to your agent partners as a value add. Hey, Tom, just want to let you know I started a private realtor only Facebook group. It's designed to help you grow your business. I'm going to send you an invite. I'd love if you would accept it. And if you have any friends that could benefit from that information, please invite them as well.
Freaking love it. I mean, this
Exactly.
is another reason why I just love the broker channel, right? Wade cares enough about the community. It's not doing it for his company. Empire has a lot of good loan officers. I mentioned to you before the call. I've had a couple conversations recently, but the mentality of Wade is what, to me, I just absolutely love our broker family. And you're one of them that set the standard by not being selfish, sharing what's working, caring about others, and really reaching out your hand. So Wade, thank you very much. And thank you everyone for being here for another episode of AIME's Grow and Get It. We'll be back here every Monday, noon Eastern, posted in the Brokers or Better Facebook group. If you're looking for some new tips, tricks, something new to go out and grow and get it, check out our YouTube page. We have all of our past episodes. That's at AIME National on YouTube. And outside of that, we got Fuse coming up, right? We're coming up in like 7 weeks. So VIPs, you have a free ticket. If you're looking to go to Fuse, make sure you look at some of our discounts right now. Our elite membership gives you full access. We're going to have an amazing lineup. We're going to have a great time. Make sure we get some good connections and some value that is provided, as we always do. Wade, I love you, brother. Thank you so much for being on this episode, giving me your time and sharing with our community. Hope you have an amazing day, my friend.
Thank you. You as well, buddy.
Take care.
Adios.